and welcome to Chaotic Lawful on Table Runners, our first one-shot in a series that we're going to be doing on this channel. Maybe a long form later? We'll see. But first we're going to start off with a D&D 5e one-shot in a nautical setting, and I just can't wait to get into it. The sea is calm. Spindly fingers of seafoam reach shoreward from the palms of low waves, lapping at the hull of a great ship with little fanfare. Inside, a man's grin grows wider as he presses a well-worn map onto a table. A threat and an invitation in equal measure. I heard you'd be the best for this kind of thing. The man pauses, tracing a longitude line with a brittle nail. I also heard you like to get what you want. Well, his grin sharpens as he lays a scroll on the table. What would you do to make a wish come true, love? We see the inside of the captain's cabin. The man casts his gaze across the table, his crooked smile pulling at the thin line of reflective scar tissue that cleaves diagonally through his lip. His dark eyes are wild and excited, pupils dilated like a beast who has caught the scent of blood. He cuts an intimidating figure, the shoulders of his dark green coat broadening an otherwise lean, elvish frame. Black hair is piled in a loose knot atop his head, the sides shorn close, revealing winding patterns of ink that climb upward from the closure of his light linen shirt, across the tan expanse of his neck, and curls into his jawline and hair. And we see the captain of the ship. As the scroll rolls across the table, the solid decorative edges dragging along the warped wood with a low, dull sound. The parchment pulls taut, the map laying flat as its naked spool wobbles precariously at the table's edge, right under the pursed lips and squinted eyes of this vessel's captain. Jessi, if you would like to describe your character.
So, Moriana has bright red hair, purple captain's coat, some scars, the exact opposite of her twin brothers, and too much confidence.
Absolutely fantastic. We see you, the captain of this vessel, shoulders rolled back, chin held aloft, as this scroll is placed in front of you. You cannot understand a word this thing says, as it becomes increasingly evident that it is written in code. The man stares at you expectantly, wild smile on his face. So,
thank you so much for this. This is wonderful. Please read.
Yes, of course.
I understand, but he does the reading.
Yes, that is my job. Well, darling Farah, could you perhaps fetch these from the shops today? Translated for your convenience. Bread.
We understand it's a grocery. Thank you. It's a grocery list. Yes, we know.
Oh, wait.
We don't have a Farah on the ship.
We do not have a Farah.
Do we have a Farah? Did we have a
We
Farah?
did. Farah died.
We do not have a Farah on the ship.
Probably different Farah.
You see this man blinks a few moments at both of you, and as he casts his gaze back to you, Donovan, would you like to describe your character?
Morskoy is a elvish man, half-elvish man, looks very much like his twin sister. From a distance, he looks very handsome, but as you get closer, you see that his face scar is very prominent, and he just has so much sun damage that he doesn't look healthy in that regard. But other than that, yeah, he's a little dirty, he's a little greasy.
The scroll is in front of you. You're holding it by the cornuas as you look it over, kind of trying to squint at this, what basically seems to be a grocery list.
Now I can read, but I am not the one that does the reading, as my sister has suggested. It must be you that does the reading.
I also grab the cornua and I open it up.
Why did you just take it?
Can I read it?
You absolutely can, and as you read it over, would you like to describe your character? Both of you, as you are seated quite close to each other.
Yeah, so you see Taryn, who is a yellow tiefling with the same, like, golden yellow hair, a standard pirate shirt that's been cropped and also the sleeves cut off, and then, like, up one of their arms and, like, going up here is all white, like, pretty tattoos. Like, the whole arm.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Ren is a water genasi with a lot of very sea creature-esque traits. Flowing white hair, webbed ears, mischievous, sharp-pointed grin, and shirtless with top surgery scars that have tattooed kind of waves to blend in. Blue skin, always looks a little wet.
Right, well, I did. Are you interested in the. I did this entire monologue hoping you'd be interested in a job.
We're in market for job. Job pay?
Well, the job pays spectacularly if you know how to use it. Now, what you are looking for is a fabled ring, as it were. A ring of 3 wishes. A ring which has the power to grant you anything you desire should you phrase those desires carefully. Now, what I've put in front of you, it's a journal of the last owner. This thing has passed through the hands of all of those kind of anxious, arcane types that worry too much about the power in whose hands it could be in, so it's been hidden, of course, by one of those types, and the journal seems to be a wizard based off of the language and the digressions and prose and philosophy.
So this is different fare.
Different fella.
That would have made this so much easier.
Our pharaoh was a dog.
Ah,
Oh, yes.
Yes. Probably not a wizard, but they were sneaky like wizards sometimes are sneaky.
canine companions do bring comfort at sea. Are you interested in an artifact of this caliber?
Yes. Yes, I believe we are.
As Captain I said yes first.
She did say yes.
Of
first.
course, Captain. See, tips his hat to you. Now, I don't have a cipher. I have a map, and I have those journal pages. It's the best I can offer you. But we could start heading a direction, I suppose, if you look at the map, and as he places this map in front of you, you see that it's extremely vague. There are longitude and latitude lines drawn across it, but it's not really apparent where you're meant to be going. There are splotches of ink that mar the map that could just be a pen that's rested too long and left an ink splotch in its wake, or it could be a landmass. You're not entirely sure, but it seems utterly random splotches and blotches of ink dart this page.
Are you coming with us?
I at my disposal don't have a lot of experience seafaring or adventuring or really participating in events such as these. I would be happy to be a benefactor. It's just I want to see something like this before I go back to a boring life.
I
strange.
gesture to the two of you, and I'm like, okay, so we should just 1 second. We should charge like a accompaniment fee, kind of. Accompanying on the boat, of course, there is a fee for the room that you would be occupying.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
See, very slowly he reaches into his coin purse and just, how much?
How much do you think?
How much do you have?
Well, that's fair.
You see, the man just reaches into the coin purse at his side and he pulls out 2 platinum.
Is platinum better or worse than gold?
It's better.
Per day.
All right.
Avast.
Avast indeed. Shall we ahoy? That is how that works.
We shall starboard to the ship.
Yes, I'm unfamiliar with boat terms. Could you...
Starboard means that we are walking to the ship right now. That means on our way. I will teach you. I will take you under my wing and help you.
Alright.
I know all of these words.
Thank you. And your name is...
I am Captain Moriana.
Captain Moriana.
Welcome to Moorboat.
Thank you. It's an honor to be on
Moorboat.
Moorboat. And the rest of you.
I am Morskoy.
I see the resemblance.
Our trusted bosun.
I am the
Taryn,
navigator.
I hold my hand out like this.
You see he does not hesitate to grab it and he kisses your ring and nods.
Ren,
Ren, pleasure.
you don't need to get to know me.
Okay, sorry.
They
Wow.
are my favorite.
I apologize if anything I said during introductions was
no,
untoward.
nothing you said.
All right. Yes. My name is Wincasil.
Thank you, Wind Castle.
Right, you can call me Win, please.
Right. Winds is joining us on the ship. Aboard.
Okay.
Are we already on?
You are already on the ship. You are quite literally in the captain's cabin
Yeah.
right now.
I'll go you to your quarters.
You're gonna love it here.
He very slowly just nods. He looks a bit unsettled as he rolls his shoulders back and
Darren, would you like to help me get them established on the...
Sure. My room has an extra sleeping spot.
Okay, Taryn.
you roll me persuasion. Roll me persuasion right now.
Has he always been like this?
I tried.
Yes.
Taryn, your room is next to mine.
It's not in the same spot. That's funny. Persuasion?
Persuasion.
I'm not gonna roll this dice. Great. That's a 27.
Yeah, okay. You see, Win cocks his head for a moment, and a very lopsided smile kind of grows across his face, and he nods. Sure.
Right this way.
Show me to my room then.
Go ahead, I don't
Great.
want to do that.
I'll go do
I
that.
don't want to get involved in this.
Also, myself and Ren have started to translate the situation.
Ooh, excellent.
We're not there yet. We're getting there.
It will be a hot minute. And you seem to be preoccupied, so I'll take over this night. Just call if you need anything. If he annoys you at any point, just let me know.
One of the three of you either roll me Arcana or History.
Not it.
I will +1 to both. What do you got?
+2,
Then okay, go ahead.
Arcana or History.
Pick your poison.
I have a -2.
Am I rolling in the center?
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Not 20.
22.
Okay, Ren. He proposed that you all search for a ring of 3 wishes. There are 4 of you. There is no guarantee that that ring has 3 wishes. You are the only person who realizes this. You can do with this information what you wish.
They have left?
They have left.
Are we still hanging out?
You are.
How about the man is gone? This ring, 3 wishes, might have 3 wishes. Now, I'm not one who likes to do a lot of math, but there are more than 3 of us.
Clearly the best path forward is to work together to come up with a creative solution for these wishes. For example, maybe we just add a lot of commas.
Can we wish for more wishes?
Interest. Can we wish for a second full ring of 3 wishes?
You know,
Can we wish for full ring for every crew member?
Oh!
I haven't
that's
read the
interesting.
T&Cs of the rings, but
Worth shot.
It's worth asking.
what if we only have 1 wish, and that wish doesn't count, and then we waste the 1 wish on more
But does a wish that
wishes?
does not count get a use? Like if I say I wish I had a boat and then I don't get a boat, does that mean that that wish did not happen? Meaning that there is still a wish
Is
to be
that what you
granted?
would use the wish on? Do you need another boat?
Well, we already have more boat.
I might wish for an
I just think in
invulnerable
boats.
boat. Invulnerable boat might be a good idea.
I just think in terms of boats, right now, this is boat number 8. So maybe we need boat number 9.
If there's only 1 wish on that, I think there might be better uses for that. Just to keep in mind as we move forward.
And as you all debate wishes, we're going to move to your cabin currently. You've brought him into your cabin. What are you doing?
We're just making out.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding.
I was like, you're gonna have to roll for that.
Wait, hang on, I need an accent. No, actually, I would be, I do have a second, hammock situation in my room.
Yes,
So
okay.
I'd probably just be setting up a space for him and, then probably just, seeing if he's into theater or something and discussing, the arts. I'm a very nice host.
You are a wonderful host. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask him before we pull away from this scene?
Yeah,
Okay.
So, what is this whole, ring situation? Why do you want to see it so badly? Do you want a wish?
No.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
that is a nat 1.
With a natural 1, what you can see is as this man is speaking to you, his shoulders kind of roll back a bit, and as he shakes his head, you get the idea he might be being genuine, but it's very hard to get a read on him.
Great. Wonderful. You've never been on a ship before?
No.
Really? Ever? That's so strange, especially like since that's one of the main, ways of transportation around here.
Well, I've been on a boat. I haven't been on a ship.
I see. Okay.
Don't tell the captain that.
Yeah. Thank you so much for knowing the difference.
Yes, of course.
And now we make out.
I want you to just roll me charisma for how hard you're rizzing this person.
Great.
You are a bard, so you do get to add +2 to this.
You do.
18?
I'm just gonna roll to see if they're into it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, you get 2.
Oy.
Okay, we're just gonna pull away from that.
Please.
Yep, and
Get me out of here.
move on to what are you doing with this map?
I'm holding it upside down.
Fantastic.
I'll take the map.
But our navigator is in a different room.
I am the navigator, sister.
I thought. Okay. Who is the bosun?
I have the map. Taryn is the bosun.
I'm just here to look pretty.
Do I recognize anything about this? Does it look like stars?
It does look
Look
stars.
like constellations?
But since you actually recognize that on there, go ahead. I'm not actually gonna make you roll. You're a Circle of Stars druid. As you
Roll
look
that.
over the map, you notice that it's the ink blots. They're very strategically placed. That you notice these wrinkles in the paper, the negative spaces. If these ink blots were to spread, they would form constellations.
Oh, all right. Okay, so this is very... All right, I know what they're trying to do here. Excellent. What do I know what they're trying to do? What is what do I recognize?
You know if these ink blots were to spread, they might reveal constellations. This isn't a map. This is a star map.
Can I consult my feature, which I believe is called Star Map?
Yes, you can.
I also understand the map, but I'm just letting him tell you.
Yes,
course.
of course. That is how this works.
Yes, Captain, you're very capable.
Thank you. I know.
I'll go sit with Ren.
Okay, you sit with Ren. Ren, you say you're always a little damp, right?
Yes.
Are you touching the paper?
Yes.
As you do so, that kind of spot of moisture on your thumb, as you press it into the ink blot, something activates, and that singular ink blot begins to spread out and bleed across the page. And you see more of those stars come into focus.
Oh.
Wait a second.
We are the perfect crew
I'm
for
just gonna
this.
like
Here, be...
do a little spirit fingers on it.
As you jazz hands this paper, you see more and more these ink blots spread and spread into an inky black sea. And all of those little motes of negative space created by ridges in the paper or wrinkles you see are lines of constellations. You see where these lie on the longitude and latitude lines. And it is clear now which direction you initially must head.
Excellent.
Starboy, this is all you.
All right. Hey, could not have done it without you. And I'll
Thank you for
consult my...
complimenting me.
Of course, sister, of course. I'll consult my star map, which is, I think, what's fun here? I think I'm gonna go with like a stone tablet with fine holes drilled through it. So I'll just kind of like try to find where it all lines up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know that as you kind of line up your stone tablet, you see that you are meant to be headed northward to start. You're very, very familiar with this segment of the sea, I'll say, because you've been sailing it for however many years and however many boats. Ships, rather. You know well enough to at least get a gauge on where you should begin heading, but as of right now, it doesn't seem to be a complete map. There's no end point.
Interesting. Maybe get it wetter, and I'll just mend it if it's damaged.
You can do that?
Yes.
Is there any cups of water or liquid in here?
Yeah,
Can I do a little flare of a shape water and like
absolutely.
get the paper wet.
As you send it out, how wet are you getting this paper?
Well,
How
a
do you
little
want
bit of
it?
it. We're just going to like get it a little, like soak it a little bit, and then we'll see what damages. Is it hide?
It is hide.
Like a light
It should be
sprinkle.
okay.
I'll give it a sprinkle and make sure I also sprinkle Skoy while I'm at it.
Of course. Okay.
I
You
like
do so.
roll my hair back as the mist hits my sun-damaged face.
Lost control.
As you look it over, you see that it's beginning to warp in places. And as it does, you get an idea that not a lot more can be done with the map in its current state.
Like it might be incomplete.
It could be.
Interesting.
More water?
No, I think that this is as far as it goes. I'll take my captain's right staff and cast mending.
Okay.
On it to like make sure that it isn't damaged in a bad way.
Okay.
I think that for now we should go that way.
Who is steering this boat? I'm calling it a boat, Tori, because it is what the captain wishes.
That would be Jenny.
Jenny? Mm-hmm. Jenny is steering the boat.
Jenny
Okay.
is steering the boat.
Now tell me, what does Jenny look like?
Jenny is a gnome,
Okay.
and
Give me some Jenny lore.
You could have said yourself.
she has been with us for 5 ships.
Okay.
We brought her on 5 ships ago, you know, because we lost the previous steerer.
Okay.
Boy,
Mm.
is Captain thinking of Gina?
The captain is definitely thinking of Gina.
Okay. So all of you, I assume, would go top.
Let's go.
And you would see, of course, the helmsman, or the steerer.
The steerer, Jenny.
The steerer, Jenny, or the helmsman, Gina, who is a gnomish woman.
She got that
Got
right.
that right?
She did get that right. She's a gnomish woman. You see she has very, very close shorn hair, almost in a buzz cut. She has light blue eyes, and she seems to be very skittish. But on the bright side, that means she seems to be very perceptive. She has spectacles that have many, many, many rings on them. And as she kind of turns to you, she goes, "Oh, Captain?
Hello, Jenny.
Yes, that is me.
How goes steering tonight?
It's sure steering, Captain."
Fantastic. Our bosun has instructions for you. I've instructed him to tell you.
Yes.
We will be going that way. It's west? Can I just say west? Can I make it up?
You can make it up.
Okay, cool.
You see her eye twitches a bit when you say that way.
We will be heading west into the sea.
Into the gooseneck.
Into the sea. Yes, into the gooseneck. We're gonna head west. I'm gonna use my staff to give them. I think I could give them advantage on steering
Okay.
the ship with it.
Sure. As you all speak, I'd say she looks to you, Ren, and just kind of goes,
Gina, it's lovely to see you.
"So good to see you, Ren.
You're looking great.
Thank
Boat
you
looks
so
great.
much.
Thank you for steering us in
Yep.
the right direction.
Always steering. I'm gonna steer now."
Good job, Gina. Thank you so
Yep.
much. All right.
She has advantage. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you'd see she gets ready. She nods to the rest of the crew as they take their own positions. And she settles up. She steps onto her apple box and nods to you. "Captain?"
Jenny.
"Yep."
We're just going to let the rest of the crew know what we're doing.
Sure. I'll boom my voice out over the ship. All right, y'all. We're heading west.
The gnomish woman looks over to you. "Do you have any other instructions than heading west after this?"
I'll just go over what the map.
Easily
says
enough.
to go,
You've worked
yeah.
with her so many times
Yeah.
before.
Well, on 5 ships, so not that long. Only a
Well,
couple
not
months.
too long.
Our first ship lasted many, many moons. Since then, ships last less and less time. That is just what happens over time with ships. They last less time.
They just don't make them like they used to, Captain.
They do not. They do not. So we're going to ballast the keel and back sail.
You sure do
Just,
that.
yes.
Yep.
Let's go, Gina. Sorry, Gina. My bad.
At this point, she just nods and you begin your journey.
Yes.
Now, you are going to be on the open sea for quite a while. I'm going to have one of you roll a d20.
I've got this.
Can I periodically through the day use Druidcraft to predict the weather in the area we're in?
Yes, you absolutely can.
11.
11. Okay. That will come into play later.
Great.
Now, I need all of you to tell me what you are doing. Are you having any discussions about strategy? Are you holding any group meetings? Are you just hanging out?
I am definitely pacing around the ship, giving instructions to everybody from my random list of boat-generated words that I think that she also has.
I think
Okay.
that I would eventually rejoin the rest of the crew and follow the captain around.
Okay, you're a
and
little tussled.
reiterate those instructions.
Mhm.
Oh, you're translating. Okay, perfect.
I'll be with Gina, making sure we're going the right way.
Okay. And Ren?
Front of the ship, looking pretty, probably reading through this and trying to
Perfect.
make sense
Perfect.
of it.
Okay. I will say that 𝐷𝐿 is a very silent observer. He doesn't really insert himself into any boat politics. It's very clear, especially to you, that he's not trying to start a mutiny. He's not trying to cause any kind of upheaval. He's very genuinely sitting and watching.
I am also watching him very closely.
He is admiring how I captain.
He is genuinely, he seems very, very interested in how you are conducting this boat. He seems fascinated, I'll say.
Did you want to learn boat terms?
See, kind of, oh,
We're always accepting new crew members, especially paying crew members.
That's great.
We are a woman-owned business.
why are you saying it like that?
Just you know, it's part of the sales pitch.
That's great. The sales pitch.
Thank you.
Yes, teach
That's a good reason to drown someone, right?
No,
That was a horrible
no.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
If we drowned everyone for puns, we would have lost this
Not
one months ago.
everyone, just they get a pass.
Ren, you are
Please.
extremely good at all of the things, but also you have killed like 3 of our crew.
We have to catch back on
Perhaps
this.
we
Yeah.
should stop hiring people Ren does not like.
He called me sweetheart. The other one
No, that one was
double-dogged the
deserved.
ship.
All right, that one was
Thank you.
deserved.
Thank you.
But poor Peter.
When did this happen?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
We
Paul!
Yeah, Peter. But just like turn back a little. 2 platinum. Here, you know what? I'm gonna give you the first 2 platinum. Just, this goes straight to you. Just do not kill him.
Yet?
Not kill him until
If he
I
does
give.
bad things,
Yes, there.
Don't worry, they will not kill you.
You will not be killed by them.
nobody tries to kill anybody.
That
The
is-
boats, when they go down, not everyone comes back up.
The Kraken.
Kraken has taken many of our boats.
Many of our ships.
Too many boats.
Too many boats have been lost to the Kraken. But that is okay, because then we find new ship, we get the crew to generously join our side, and then we make that ship our new ship.
And will we have to worry about a kraken on this excursion?
Yes.
It seems to
Hopefully
la-
not.
Every
Probably.
day.
It's just a safety hazard.
It's a safety hazard when you work on this ship. Or any ship that I have ever been on.
All right.
Don't worry about the Kraken.
Okay,
Worry about me though.
understood. Are you all right? Is there something I should be worrying for? Are you ill?
Don't worry about that part.
Scurvy.
Do you need oranges?
I have more oranges.
We
if you
are on
want.
a dead run, and we have all of the oranges of the displacement.
Wow, I really don't even know what she's trying to
We're
say this
gonna
time.
set off at full sail in just a few moments.
Wonderful, thank you. Have you made any leeway with the headway?
Oh yes, we are already know exactly where we need to be going.
We have wide,
Great.
small
Yes.
berth to
Oh,
the
it's not complete?
It's not.
No, there is no destination here. So we might need to find the rest of map. That, or I don't know, maybe it is written in the instructions that they are.
We are
working on.
currently working on the instructions. We're about halfway done.
We've boots-topped it.
I think,
captain that
I think
we
that's
have.
enough, sister. I'm gonna take away a book of pirates laying there.
It says sailing for dummies on it.
Dummies
I
is crossed off.
take it away.
Perfect.
We'll thank you so much, Captain, for lending me your book of pirate phrases. Shall we?
Okay.
Aye.
The rest of you go about your day, and I will say, Moriana, when would you be alone?
I think that I was probably walking by one of the masks and like untied something. No, let me show you how to tie this right. And then kept walking, so they would have to scurry to fix it. And
Of course.
that would be when I'm alone.
Perfect. Okay. As you pass, you would hear something in the powder room. A shifting. Would you continue walking?
Yes.
Okay. Nothing happens. Moving on. Great. So we're back up, top deck, as Moriana is in the rest of the ship. Below deck. What are the rest of you doing?
What time is it? Is it day, night?
It's noon.
Noon. Yeah, I'm still with Gina, just making sure that she's okay. Actually, at this point, I was probably following her and had to retie the tie.
You were probably the one, absolutely, yes.
I think that myself and Ren have been deciphering this together.
Okay. Wonderful. You two, roll me perception. You at disadvantage because you are actively trying to crack a cipher.
Okay.
Did you say perception?
Yes. I will say you also hear the kind of shifting noise.
Oh.
21!
14.
Okay.
Do they also hear a shifting?
They hear a shifting. More so, you notice a shadow is on the horizon. Very, very, very far out. And it is approaching you from the rear.
I'll let Ren know, and then I'm gonna go back upstairs to find you.
Yeah, I heard it in the powder room.
You did.
Now, just to clarify, this isn't like the powder room, like the bathroom.
No,
This is like the gunpowder room.
It is the gunpowder room.
Cool. I'm going to tap my staff on the deck. My captain's right. Shout out to Griffin Saddlebag.
Griffin
gonna
Saddlebag.
Tap it twice, and then use my action to see and hear into the gunpowder room, because I can see anywhere on the ship as long as I'm within a mile of it.
That's cool.
As you do so, you hear almost what's kind of a skittering noise, as in one of the barrels, which has now been emptied out, there is a powder barrel that has been overturned. And you see a pair of tiny little clawed feet sticking out of the barrel. You do not recognize these tiny little clawed feet.
What does it look like? Because I can see.
It is a
it's from
kobold.
there. It's a kobold?
It's a kobold.
We do not have a kobold on this ship at this time. I do not think. I think that they lot. Jerry, Barry, and Terry, they all died. Even Barry. Barry died. We should go downstairs. Hey, you with?
Moskoy, yes.
Yes.
Shadow coming up on the horizon.
Captain, there is a shadow on the horizon. Do you want to deal with that? We need to go. There is a kobold in the powder room.
We don't have a kobold.
Well, we do now. Let us go.
Great.
Captain?
I would just go look at the shadow. Like,
Okay.
look out that direction, just stand there.
She's just like,
yes.
Okay, so you're...
Go join the captain.
Okay, so we...
So incompetent.
Great.
Bear on.
Understood.
you know,
So
dads looking at their lawns.
absolutely. Okay, so you see this shadow on the horizon. It's quickly getting larger. It's clear that it is traveling at a speed faster than your own. Quite inexplicable due to the fact that you do have the wind behind you currently.
Can I use my sword? Because I want to get a look at this thing and cast Black Tentacle.
That's why would that help you get a look?
Because I want to catch whatever is coming towards us.
Yeah. What?
It
Okay.
would catch it?
What's
Are you
the
telling me
range?
that wouldn't catch it?
Can someone tell me the range on Evard's for me?
Yes, I have it pulled
20-foot cone.
It's a 20-foot cube, 90 feet. So I'm guessing that it's not
So
within range.
I'm gonna say that Moriana is holding her action to cast Evard's Black Tentacle once the boat gets within 90 feet.
That is the rapier of Black Tentacles. Shout out Griffin Saddlebag.
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Just
That is your held
Pointing.
action. Ren, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I want to cast Water Walk.
Okay.
Does it look like the thing's gonna be here within 10 minutes?
Not here, it'll be closer, most certainly.
Yeah, I'll take time to do that.
Okay.
With as much as the crew as I can.
Bet. How many people can you hit with Water Walk?
10 willing creatures.
10. Okay, well, you could hit Moriana, the captain. I'm assuming these two will be back.
We'll
within
see
10
if it takes 10 minutes
We'll
to
see.
handle kobold.
So we're going to pull away so that we can answer that question for you. As you two approach the powder room, are you going inside?
I don't like talking to the people.
Sure, yeah. I'll open the door.
Okay, you do so. Roll me history and advantage because you actually know boats and ships.
Yeah, I do. That's a nat 1.
Tori.
And that is another nat 1.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you don't know what the heck this thing is. You've never heard of it in your life.
Nope.
How did you just double nat 1? You know boats.
Wow.
I'm really distracted by whatever the captain
Do
just
I
told
roll?
me.
I'll let you roll. Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and roll.
Tara needs some help.
What am I adding to this?
History.
Oh, Lord.
History? Can I add water vehicle proficiency to that?
No, this isn't. No.
That's a 7.
Okay. Neither of you know what this thing is. You have an idea, something kind of an idea at the back of your head that you know you've heard once before, that this is something. This is somehow relevant, but you're not sure exactly what it is or how, and you don't know if it's positive or negative in any way.
Hey, little guy.
See, head just snaps up, looks to you.
Darren, this is where you start.
What are you doing there, friend?
I'm helping.
Helping do what?
Clean.
Insight check.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, dirty 20.
Okay.
Roll the table.
14.
Okay. With a 14 and a dirty 20, you see that this little guy, very little man, you see now looking, it is a kind of dull red kobold. He also has a facial scar. Since everyone
Everyone
here
on this
does,
ship.
everyone here has a facial scar.
You're not
When
a
you get
pirate.
into the boat, we give you one if you don't have one.
I mean, give it like 2 boats. You probably will get one.
You will have one. It is an inevitability. So this little kobold does have a facial scar. He looks at you, and you see he looks very earnest in that he is genuinely trying to help. Yes.
I don't recall hiring another member of our crew. How did you get aboard?
I help. It's my job. I come to ships and I help. I assist.
Great. And no ulterior motive, you just want to help.
It's what I was made for. Well, what I'm meant to do.
Oh, okay. Can you maybe not help in the powder room? Because the powder room is...
Yeah, what are you
Dangerous.
doing at this moment exactly that is helping?
This supply, specifically in this barrel, is corrupted. I'm making it unusable so that you do not hurt yourselves.
Corrupted how?
Corrupted in that it is damp. It's festering.
Ren was spending time in the powder room again. We've talked to them so many times.
Them so many
Stop
times.
hanging
Stop
out in
going.
the
Yeah.
barrels of
Okay.
gunpowder.
You know what? Sure. You can help out. Are you here for like room and board, or do you just simply want to help?
I can just assist.
Do you want to be a part of the crew?
Sure.
Part of the ship? Yes.
What is your name?
My name?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have one.
Wow.
Would you like one?
Sure.
Okay, you have a name that you enjoy?
Not particularly.
More kobold.
More Perry.
How about Perry?
I don't hate more Perry.
More Perry
Of
it
course
is.
you
Wonderful to meet you. I shake Perry's hand.
It's more petty.
More Perry's
Use
hand.
the full name.
All right, well,
Could you tell me, Mo Perry, what type of vessel you are on?
It's a ship, is it not?
Oh, I like you already. All right, great. Member of the crew.
but just this barrel.
Yes, just this one.
All right, cool. You don't breathe fire.
No.
You do not smoke.
No.
Cool. All right, let's go.
Yeah, come with us.
All right. And with that, this kobold would hop out of the barrel.
Please, their name is More Perry.
I'm very sorry. More Perry would jump out of the vessel. And not the vessel is in the boat. The vessel
barrel.
is in the barrel. and dust themselves off and nod to you. Go wherever
Alright,
you'd
we
like.
Go back up
Alright.
the stairs.
Okay.
All right. So what's going on? What do we see?
I'm still just holding
You
my
see,
sword
yeah,
out to the water.
Moriana is stanced up, pointing a sword at an approaching what could be vessel, what could be creature, and Ren is very obviously ritual casting water walk.
Just wait, I
Excellent.
got
Very
this.
smart. Please make sure to take care of Perry with the water walk.
Hi, I'm Perry.
Oh, more berry.
I'm gonna hand my telescope to you and say, "Can you look?" and just kind of gently put my hand on her sword and kind of like lower, be like, "It's okay, sister. We have time."
Yeah,
Same
absolutely. As you look, you've used telescope many times, you know exactly how to focus it. As you look forward, you see, as you kind of adjust focus, you recognize this vessel. You know this a vessel is approaching you, a ship. And as you kind of continue to focus, you kind of blink back the sun that's reflecting off of the water, and no, you know this vessel. You've seen this vessel. You know that your captain hates this vessel. They've never done anything specifically wrong to you. You just know that your captain, and I quote, hates their vibe.
What is the name of this ship?
You haven't heard this yet, Captain.
You haven't heard what this ship's name is, mainly because Moriana refers to them as something unpleasant that she can describe now.
That's so mean.
Yes, it is.
It's a ship of all men.
Of old men?
All men.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
All men. They're coming. It is a ship of all men. The scallywags.
I didn't tell you that yet.
That is how I refer to
It's
this ship.
in the back of your mind.
Yeah,
You
I
hear
that
this.
happening. I lean. Actually, do I have message? Yeah, I message Morskoy. The captain's favorite is coming up this way.
Oh no. Okay. Well, Captain, I believe that there might be a second shadow approaching from the front. I think that it might be helpful for you and Ren to go and check for it.
But I'm holding an action.
Roll me deception.
I message Ren also and say the same thing.
Honestly, not that bad. So that's a 14 minus 3. That's an 11.
What are your passive insights? It's going to be your insight plus 10.
But Taryn told me,
Okay,
messaged me what is
roll me a
actually-
wisdom saving throw against drowning men. And then
My insight is 11. Right?
Damn.
meets it beats. Your brother is lying.
I am holding an action.
16.
16. Okay, you can, if you would so like to refute the urge to drown these men, you may do so. However, if you would like to drown these men, you may do so. You would like to drown these men. Understood. Ren is holding an action to drown men.
This is the exact moment I've been waiting for. Someone the captain hates and free will too.
I am holding an action.
You know, the ship is faster than ours.
This means we get new ship. If they attack first, we're just
Are
defending.
have they attacked us in any way?
No.
Are they a merchant vessel? What is their deal? What do these men do?
Fully, they are just another quote-unquote pirating ship, but it seems as though they're not really doing a lot of hostile action toward other ships. A lot of times, anytime they will stop another ship is to invite them over for drinks and games.
It's Steve Bonnet's ship.
It's Steve Bonnet's
It is not actually Steve's it's not Steve's ship. It is not Steve Bonnet's ship. They're a little more rowdy.
I'm going to put my hand gently on Perrin's shoulder and be like, I think that it might be important for you to handle this. I'm gonna cast guidance. Bosun, take it away.
So,
Taryn, you said that it's a boat of men.
Why did you tell them that?
Then I'm going to ask you to exercise restraint,
But
because you've been doing so well. You've been doing very well.
but the
It's been
captain
weeks.
doesn't like
I hear you. I do.
them.
But
this is the perfect opportunity.
these people have done absolutely nothing to us ever.
Boat's getting closer.
Voice of reason.
Do I know anyone on this boat? Like, would I be familiar with like who the captain is? or
Yeah,
something?
you know, the captain is Captain Shad Shadarius.
Can I sending him?
Yeah, sure.
Do I know the captain?
You are familiar that the captain exists.
Waiting
Is
for-
anyone stopping this held action?
I have been trying to stop her this
Okay.
whole
Oh
time.
yeah, so
I've been like,
is that a contested?
It's going to be contested strength.
let's see.
Where's my strength?
I think you're winning.
Nat 20!
Oh my god.
I actually was trying to not win this one too. That's the best part.
Nothing can stop her. It's Captain's favorite.
Jesse is using my dice today.
The goal was not to win
Was
that
it
fight.
strength or athletics?
It was, well, athletics.
Okay, well, that would have been a 26 for me.
27.
Yep, okay.
So sorry.
I'm not.
Okay, fantastic. This is going to be very interesting how it plays out. You're sending the cat. Okay, go ahead. What does your sending say?
Hi, we've met before. I highly recommend turning the other direction because if you do get close to the ship, Captain cannot be stopped.
Wow, magic. Now, we're approaching to say hello. We heard you had a job. How are you all? See you soon.
I tried to warn him.
I'll use the staff to make my voice boom
Okay.
across from like the very tip of the boat, the
Yep.
very end of the boat, be like, I cannot stress enough. There is a kraken between us. Do not come any closer.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Roll me persuasion.
There's another kraken?
Oh! Can
What'd
I
you
be
get?
helping?
What did you get? I can't see.
That's a 0.
The boat speeds up.
Oh no, they're coming closer.
So-
Oh shucks.
Your held action goes off.
I'm just holding them if that helps.
You also
You-
do damage. To
You
the
do
boat.
damage no matter what. That's how 𝐅𝐻𝐹 works.
Yeah. In my mind, I'm just holding.
Okay,
So we can get a look at what is coming. I'm holding it.
yeah, I can't really make... What kind of save is 𝐅𝐻𝐹's?
Dex.
Well, a boat can't really make a dex save now, can it?
DC 15.
Now, the boat can't really make a dex save, so let me... Shh. We're
You
gonna...
don't have boats?
Can the
Ship
person manning the
pilot.
helm make a deck save?
You know what? Yeah,
That makes sense.
I can agree with this.
I'm rooting for them.
Please don't die.
I'm not.
Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Wow, the helmsman rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
So here's what happens. As you cast this spell from your rapier, great inky tentacles emerge from the waves. And as they begin to descend upon this ship, you just see a tiny speck of a helmsman go and immediately correct course.
Just go around it.
The boat does almost a donut in the water as it swings and finally, again, corrects itself as it is trying to avoid this very, very large radius of tentacles that you have placed between them.
I have saved the crew. You're
Are
all
they
welcome.
within 120 feet?
Yes, and they are still
I
trying to
message
approach.
the person at the helm and
Yeah.
I say, "Great job. Keep going that way."
You do not want us to interact.
No,
We leave.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Okay, I'm going to go.
I have saved the crew. You are all very welcome.
Gar-
Yay for the captain!
Guaranteed they have the other part of the map that we need. But
As the boat swings wildly, you see 3 small figures fall off of the side.
Free reign. I'm jumping in the water.
Okay.
I'm still like, You're all welcome. I have saved you all.
You see the rest of the crew just. Thank you, Captain!
I am exhausted.
See, Windcastle, we are taking care of our crew here. You would make fine addition. It is only a monthly payment.
How much is the monthly payment?
How much do you have?
Well, should I pay it now? I have a bit of change.
Morskoy handles that. You discuss fees.
We'll deal with it later. Don't worry. It's okay.
Welcome to the crew.
Welcome to the crew.
Thank you. How do you drown these men?
I'm gonna do a very lazy, just float over on my back and then swim around them.
A lot of these men are wearing wool coats, so they are already being dragged down just by the weight of the sodden material.
Oh, I do feel a little bad. Taryn said I should be better. But if I'm not drowning them, I'll just keep swimming around them and look away.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm not actually drowning them.
No, they are actively calling for your help.
Oh, I don't speak your language.
In common.
Okay, perfect. It doesn't take that long.
So after they're drowned, I'm gonna go back on the boat.
Okay.
Taryn,
Aye.
you're gonna be so proud of me. I didn't drown the men.
Did you help the men?
No, but I didn't drown them.
You know what? That is a step in the right direction. Congratulations.
Well. Anyway, Marpe.
Yes.
This is our brother, Marpe.
Ah, hello, Harry.
Our
Hi.
sibling, Marpe.
We have other siblings?
Well, we adopted Marpe.
Welcome to the crew, Barry.
Marpe.
Sorry, more Barry.
Okay.
Barry's dead. This is Marpe.
Barry died? But Barry is walking around right here.
I am here.
Anyway,
What is your job? We are in need of bosun, apparently.
I can help. I know a lot of things. I know tactical warfare. I know how to rig if you need me to rig. I know how to man cannons.
How do you know these things?
It's just what I'm here for.
Why are you here for it?
Because I'm more Perry.
Okay, that works for me. I don't have any other questions.
it worked for me as well.
They're still ciphering.
They're
so-
still doing the cipher over and
Can you help them with the cipher?
I might be able to. What do you need?
We've got all the letters. It's just plugging them in now.
Okay. Well, can I see it really quick?
Oh my gosh, if we've been working on this for so long.
You're wrong.
They've been killing it.
This is really good. Have you looked to see if there are any one-to-one words? Words, if you're translating it, if there are any words that straight up translate.
Yes, of course we have.
That could be really helpful.
Okay.
At this point, I can kind of just read it. I'm just making sure. Most of these shapes are similar to the letters that they look like in common.
So more Barry.
Yeah.
This is more Wind. Wind Castle, Fruitful. He is also new crew member. So many crew members.
That's really good. You continue forward.
Mm-hmm.
And as you sail, you see that Gina at one point just kind of stops a moment and looks up now that the stars are visible and kind of just wrinkles her brow and...
What is problem, Gina?
Well, it looks like, I don't know, I must have taken a wrong turn at some point. I don't...
How would you have taken a wrong turn?
You have. You look up,
Oh,
and somehow you are not where you are supposed to be.
interesting. Well, that is going to be a problem. Do I see how to get us back on track?
You don't recognize any of these stars.
That is not how stars work.
I don't know how stars work.
Okay.
They're in the sky, but only at night.
I'm gonna look around, is the water acting funky? Is the
No.
moon in the sky like a big pizza pie? What's the deal?
Everything looks completely normal, but some of the constellations seem to have just shifted. You are looking at it from a different angle. You don't really recognize some of the star placements either.
I'm gonna go to my crewmate Ren and be like, I know that you are maybe more expert on water than I am. Is there anything that you can notice weird? We are suddenly in the wrong place.
What do you mean we're in the wrong place?
The stars are, it's like we're facing a different direction. I'm curious if maybe the currents are incorrect.
I'll take a look at the waters.
Water's, yeah, completely normal. I'm not even going to make you roll. The water's completely normal.
It seems to be normal water. It seems to be wet. It's the ocean.
Have we ever been in this area before of the sea?
Yeah, many times.
Maybe throw something in and then see if it moves.
I'll
Because then
jump-
we'll know the water.
I'll jump in the water.
Okay, yeah, you do
Yeah.
so.
Throw person in.
Completely normal.
Can we just try to reorient in the right direction? Or
Yeah,
is it
sure.
like-
You're turning the ship?
Sure, let's try. Well, once they're back on.
Of course, yeah.
I'll just keep swimming.
You can, yeah. You can keep
Swimming
pace.
around
You're
about.
quite quick. You tell Gina to reorient the ship, and you see as she kind of turns, the ship turns, and looks like now you're going the correct direction.
Interesting.
That 11 roll from before never did anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I must have gotten mixed up at some point.
Insight.
Sure, you can roll insight.
I'm the wrong person for this. 7.
7. You see as Gina looks at you, or Jenny rather. Jenny looks at you, and she looks extremely embarrassed. She looks genuinely mortified that she could have gotten turned around. She is very good at her job, and you know this. She looks very embarrassed.
I'll put my hat on her head and go, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They'll deal with
Thanks.
this later.
I'll deal with it
Okay.
later.
But it's okay.
Thank you. Sorry, Captain.
And then I take my hat back. Okay.
Yep.
Huh. This is very confusing to me. How did we start going the wrong direction?
Okay, we go for like a minute, keep your eyes closed, and then open your eyes and see if it changed again.
That's not a bad idea. Let's give it a shot. Let's go for like a minute and then see if it's changed again.
Okay, yeah. You continue traveling the direction you are now traveling, and as you see, Gina's watching the stars very specifically. It doesn't change.
Hey, how's that translation going? Maybe it's something
Okay,
written
I
in
just
there.
finished.
Good timing.
Excellent, excellent.
There's one word that's weird, but the rest of it's fine.
An item such as this belongs not in the hands of men, for it is capable of tearing at the seams of reality itself. The thing cannot be destroyed nor carelessly discarded, though it can be hidden.
The sea.
The sea, a place where those fascinated by arcane are not wont to tread, a creature which reflects enchantment and devours the energy. The sky, a forged tapestry, a symbol of grief, echoed in stone and effigy of fear, an island that breathes regret. That's
Beautiful poem. What does that mean?
That was a lot of words.
a lot of
You
words.
can tell Brooke wrote this.
All I got from that was
The word effigy was in there.
It can be hidden. Is there maybe something about this? Can I roll like, what would it be to be like, should we have stayed the course forward? Like maybe there's some kind of illusion magic or something like that.
Arcana.
Does anybody have,
Can I see the map for a second?
does anyone have like,
Or you know what? I'll let you do survival.
oh yeah, I'd love survival check.
Yeah.
The map does have some.
There are words in the
Words on
circle.
it, yeah.
Can you
Can-
translate that for me, please?
Can Gina give me the help
Yes,
action?
they can.
She can, yes.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. 14 plus 9, so 23.
What is that?
There were words in the circle, so they're translating.
23. Sorry. With a 23, you are looking to see if you could have stayed the course. What are you specifically looking for?
I'm trying to figure out if like they could be hidden. So I'm trying to figure out if like part of the hiding of it was like trying to get you to change direction by making the stars.
One of the sections is bolded on the paper. I'm going to give you that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Does it matter that these words are written in a ring?
Yes.
Moriana for the win!
Fantastic, Captain. Great
Did that
job.
hurt?
A little bit!
Blue kid, Tori.
Can I take a look?
There's a bolded segment on the opposite side.
The sky, a forged tapestry, a symbol of grief echoed in stone, an effigy of fear, an island that breathes regret.
We're going to purgatory.
Symbol of grief echoed in stone.
Are we not going to purgatory?
Can I
Do you want me
check
to
my
do the rest?
star map and see like can I use like my stone star map and see like if anything fits differently in that, like when I look through the
It's
holes?
wrong.
It's wrong.
It's wrong.
I think that at this point I would also, when I'm like, we're going the wrong way, I'm gonna drop anchor.
Drop anchor!
Drop anchor? Okay. In the distance, you can see that there is a small, jagged set of rocks and jetties that will impede your path. And there is a passage that is completely clear between them, but it will take some good maneuvering.
Oh,
It's
this
about
is
90
just
feet out.
this backwards.
Symbol of grief and regret.
See, cared. Look, right?
Here, can
Haflugatory terrain.
Bad terrain.
I please take a look?
Wait, no, but that's not.
Yes, wait, I got the reaction. I said bad terrain and I got the reaction.
Haflugatory.
Terrain.
Okay.
Afflugatory. What could afflugatory be? Purgatory terrain. I'm stuck on purgatory. Someone help me.
But it's not flugatory. There's more in there. It's like
But something terrain.
Flugatory.
Haflugatory.
Yeah.
Haflugatory terrain.
Hallucinatory terrain.
Hallucinatory terrain.
Also, it's not real. Keep going.
Okay. Yes, actually, that is correct. Straight into the jagged bones of the sea.
Nice one, Kraken.
Wait, what?
I mean, Captain.
Yeah, I directed Gina to, God, you got
Wow.
me messed up. I directed Gina
Okay.
to steer directly into the rocks that are forming out and to completely ignore the safe passage.
Okay.
Avast!
Everyone roll me a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
14.
6.
14.
14. Okay.
Mariana in
Everyone
the lead.
fails.
Oh.
With an 18?
Yes.
Oh boy.
How did Ginny do?
Gina.
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 Jenny.
Gina rolled a 2.
The bottom says a symbol of fear.
A symbol of.
As you have triggered the spell symbol with the fear effect, you see a symbol flare to life. And as you do so, you are set with a bone-deep terror. You begin to shake. You feel your heart rate pick up faster and faster. And you can scarcely breathe as this symbol fills you with terror. And all of you run the opposite direction as fast as you can. Run the opposite direction, right off the edge of your ship. And on that note, I think that's where we're going to call today's session. It's gonna be fine, I think. Please join us next time to see if our heroes will sink or swim. It's debatable at this point. They're all a little bit scared. And if you want to see more content like this, please check out our Patreon. If you want to understand how to play the game a little bit better, go ahead and check out Lawful Chaos, which will be every other week. And catch us for masks soon.